many people, when we talk about inner child, many people think it is for the children. So whenever I'm seeing the post around, people are calling me up, is it for the children? Can 2-year child can join? Can 5 years? So like people are not understanding that, it is not about the child of the age into the younger age, but it is all about the inner child of your own self. And with the process, we have understood that inner child is mandatory. Everyone who is taking birth onto the earth, they go through so many things that inner child happens mandatory for them. So during this process of inner child, people develop the belief system, and what they do is, according to that belief system, they create all the experiences of the life. So now if you face any struggle or anything that is happening in your current life today, you can understand and connect the dots where it is coming from. And when you connect the dot, it will be easier for you to tap into the roots and overcome those things. So whoever is going through any struggle of the life, they can ask what it is all about, what you're going all about, so that we can answer you what it could be coming from. Hmm. Over to you, Dipti.
Yes. So anybody has any doubts about inner child healing as a process?
Okay, first of all, good evening, Dr. Kirti and everyone else here.
Yeah, good
So,
evening.
this is my very first time I have joined this forum. So I might be asking all kind of wrong questions. So please pardon me for that. I just have a very good, sound, happy, secure memory of my childhood. So this inner child healing, I'm still trying to explore, speculate as to, do I really need healing on those grounds? But yes, the question, rather, I would say that I always try to, outperform or overachieve something. So in my childhood, like I was always a merit holder. I always topped in the class, was a very good student. So, I mean, to the extent that my friends call me topper instead of taking my name till date. But that has not gone over my head. I'm quite a grounded person. But yes, that has led me to be a perfectionist, which I have now started to letting it go. And what happens is maybe the fear of failure. And when I have started it letting go, the failure seems to, that fear seems to recede. But sometimes when I try to analyze, if my son, his marks are a little bit like, let's say, instead of 9 on 10 or 8 on 10, he's getting 6 or 5 and 7, then that question pops up, that why he couldn't make it when the other student could. So, I want him also to be as perfect as I was, maybe, I don't know, which is really not a good thing to demand from him, because he's in a very competitive generation and he has his other likings, which I completely understand. He's into music, he's into many other things. So that pressure of studies, and I don't want to put it on his head, but it keeps coming back and it keeps popping up. So that is something where I have to reparent my inner child. I don't know. Though I have started acknowledging, accepting, and beginning to understand the ongoing process, and just accept what is coming my way. I'm trying to do that, but that perfectionist thing is it still lingers on. So I want things. Life cannot be a bed of roses, as we all know, ups and downs. It has to be a roller coaster ride. And I know that knowledge, that wisdom is there. Then why do I keep on going back to, And I don't compare also. I've never compared my life with somebody else's. I don't believe in that at all. But still, this thing lingers on. So what can be the reason? I'm really curious to know. I try to grope in, speculate myself a lot. And but I remember my childhood very happy. And I'm still a very happy person, happy-go-lucky.
So since when you remember your childhood?
I think like maybe 2 years or something, I was in hostel in Christchurch Convent in Jabalpur. I was in class maybe 2 or 3. My father was posted in a very remote area, Mandla, near Jabalpur, and there wasn't any good school. So my mother was, she stood up and she said that, no, the foundation has to be really good. And she had put me in hostel. And it was a pretty good hostel. I don't have any bad memories about hostel. The food was okay, I think. I think I was very little to understand all these things at that
How
point
old
in
were
time.
you when you how old were you when you went to hostel first?
Class 2 or class 3 should be what age? Yeah. And then from class 5th onwards, I was always with my parents. So there were just 2 years when I lived in hostel.
Yes.
And that time there wasn't any pressure because I think only one Anglo-Indian warden used to be there and there used to be matrons around. Yeah, they used to be very strict, early to bed, early to rise, that kind of scenario, which happens in every hostel. So I don't know, maybe you can explain me better that perfectionist thing, why it keeps lingering on. So that I really want to let go completely. I have been trying, but
Yeah,
let's
Rachna,
see.
she'll answer. Just let her answer.
Yeah, so you yourself have answered your question that why you're trying to be perfectionist, even though you have a very good childhood that we completely understand, and you will remember what you remember. Okay, but as a child, what was your perception? You will not remember that. So when a child is put, so there could be possibility that you were into the hostel. So when the child is put into the hostel, there is always a mentality of the child and the parent that, there could be something wrong in me, that my parent has dumped me somewhere, so they want me to better life. So whether they thought only was that she need to have a good foundation, but as a child you must have perceived, there is a possibility that you must have perceived that, okay, there's something they're looking out of me and I have to create that space for them so that they accept me for what I am. So this is the one point that you have already answered for your own self. And second point here could be that you don't know that what the womb story has gone through. So there is no blueprint without a story. If there is a perfectionist in you, that is a constant need of proving that you are the best. So proving always come from the foundation of the rejection, or maybe the foundation of that something wrong in me, that so and so thing has happened. So here, why you're not able to overcome, the only reason is that you need to tap and acknowledge that inner child of 7 8 years in the class second or third standard. So you need to go there and acknowledge that inner child, and you need to understand here and make her understand, okay, nothing was wrong in you, it happens because of the circumstances that you understood lately, but that time the understanding of that was not there in you. So you need to go and address, and below that, if still there is some root, when you're into the therapy, you will get to know if there's still more roots, then there is a possibility that you can be regressed either in the womb or at the birth time, because this blueprint is definitely coming from there. And second thing, so when you talk about your son, again, there is a proving of being a perfect mother. So if other children are getting, why can't he get? That means other parents are more, better than me. So underlying story will always be like, there's something less in me. I need to prove that I'm best. So this is the reason that you've always been the achiever, but that achiever is coming from the compulsion of being perfectionist, and that perfectionist has a polarity of I need to prove that I am the best, and this proving is coming again towards the parents. Work on that, you'll be completely fine with that. Definitely your story of perfectionist will take little time to go from your mind because you've lived it since long. But definitely, slowly, slowly, you're going to overcome and you're going to see a lot of difference also in that. I hope this answered your question.
Yes, I'm really thankful.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Okay, Saloni.
Yeah. Hi, doctor.
Hi,
So
Saloni.
my question was, I joined a little late. I'm sorry. So I missed the first question. So I just wanted to know if it's possible to self-heal, and if it is, how can we do that? Like affirmations, or what do we do?
Yeah. See, it is possible to self-heal, but self-healing is always to a certain extent, as I was explaining. If there are outer wounds, which is seen and you know, so if there's little fever, you take crocin and you get better. If there's little mark on the hand or anywhere in the body, what you'll do, you'll take little care and you get better. But if there's anything that is intense or beyond what you're thinking or what you're seeing, that time professional help is needed. So self-healing is definitely it is there. So you can go through either when you talk about mirror work, look into the mirror, look into your own eyes, and just say what you feel about your own self. Second thing you can do is lot of affirmation, either looking into the mirror or just chanting in your mind. And third thing, what you can do for self-healing is whenever you see any sort of situation that is arising, okay, that time you can just, say to yourself, okay, this situation or such feeling in my life is over and I'm ready to replace it. So when you say that I'm ready to replace it, either you will find certain things that will automatically come onto your way and will help you to overcome that, or else there will be a certain situations of the life that will make you understand what you're hiding within you. So when you find that thing that you're hiding within you, that you have suppressed or that you have believed into, you will see a lot of changes automatically happening in you. So to the certain extent, definitely self-healing is very powerful and it will help you. But after beyond that, if it is an intensity, that is the time that you need a professional. So as Deepti said correctly, that there is a difference between general physician and the surgeon, or maybe specialist. So this is what the difference between therapist and self-healing.
Or thank
You're welcome.
Seema.
Hi. How are you,
Hi,
doctor?
I'm good, thank you.
Hi, Dipti. Doctor, my question is that since childhood, basically, there has been a lot of comparisons, right? So I have always seen myself through whoever was around me, right? So could be first is family, for joint family, for school mein teachers, right? And if every step that I see, more than positives, मुझे मेरे positives याद नहीं आ रहे हैं जो इन्होंने बोले होंगे, मुझे negative surely याद है. See, again, their intention must be कि ये बच्चा का क्या होगा, whatever it is. And I don't think I was that useless either for them to worry that much about me, right? I've done pretty well for myself. But now coming to that part of this understanding कि मैं इन लोग को मेरा जो फाउंडेशन बना पड़ा है ये इन लोग के गलत पर्सपेक्टिव के ऊपर बना पड़ा है. Okay, I will repeat it in English if somebody the foundation that has been made in my mind because of early childhood experience could be it's totally wrong, A, which I understand now, B, but how do I disassociate? Because that foundation is that person's perspective of me at that time. And I don't even know whether they were mature enough to have that perspective, even if they were elders. I don't think, if you are my teacher, I remember my maths teacher saying कि ये लड़की का लाइफ में क्या होगा, एक cousin 72 ला रही है और ये fail होती है, and she had made a statement. I was in 8th standard, and she had called my parents. So my sibling had gone that time because of some I don't know घर पे क्या चल रहा था, but my sibling had to go, my elder sibling, and that statement I will never forget. As a teacher, she will be like, एक बहन ऐसी है और एक बहन सेम फैमिली में से ऐसे कैसे हो सकती है? Now with this whole statement, ideally the teacher should be sued. Okay, literally, if I was abroad, I know she has made an extremely wrong statement, but that mature me knows today. But doctor, that inner child of me, sometimes जब लाइफ में गलत चीजें जाती है वो डर जाती है, एंड मुझे पता चल रहा है कि अंदर मेरा बच्चा डर रहा है, जो मैं बच्चा हूँ मैं डर रहा हूँ. Okay, and how do I tell that kid like shut up, I'm there to protect? I tell myself that like shut up, that is, you're not going to get scared, right? I mean,
Sure.
I don't say shut up, but you know what I mean, right? I try and protect that baby because I know that, and then I've told myself a million times that I will always protect you. Maybe I have not protected you all these years. I have done stupidity by listening to other people, but now I will not, you know, I've put
Yes.
my foot down. But
True.
डॉक्टर, ये डिसोसिएशन इतना आसान नहीं है, और ये मैं ये
Yes, I'll tell you here.
डिसोसिएशन बहुत साल से स्ट्रगल. यस,
Yeah, I'll tell you here. Okay. So the thing is, like, this is a question to the entire group. It's worth thinking also that when you dress up, or maybe you're not dressing up, whatever form you are, and when you cross a mirror or when you are in front of the mirror, what is the first thing that you look into? So the answer to it is, the first thing that you will look into the bad side of you. So suppose if you got dressed up and one hair could be messy. So my God, this hair is not getting settled. And suppose there's one spot on the face or on the, my God, what to do with this spot? Okay? If you find anything on your dress, okay, this is what is happening. So first thing that you look into is the negativity of you. You are train your mind in such a way that you only look into the negativity. How many of you into the group will look into the mirror and first they will appreciate the positivity of your own? If anyone into the group, they can raise your hand. First thing, looking into the mirror, you will see only and only positivity in you.
Doctor, I want to say LOL because society has taught us to,
Yes,
condition
exactly.
ourselves. और मतलब पहले चीज तुम
Exactly.
वरी करो, तुम डरो, और फिर शांति से बाद में
No.
जीना, but पहले डरो, right?
It
As
is not
Indians
about,
also.
it is not about fear. It is not about what you're doing. It is about only and only about is that you have believed that there's something wrong in you. So when you look into the mirror, first thing you'll be, okay, this is what it is not supposed to be like this. Who has told that it is not supposed to be like this? In which book it is written that person has to look into so and so way, person has to be into so and so height, or person has to dress into so and so way? It is all created by. So first thing you need to understand here, what you look into the mirror is the belief. So because you have believed into your cousins, your teachers and all. And one thing that is very shocking to you will be that words are physical. So when words goes into you, they take a lot of space into the body. So when you're creating that, when you have creating those belief into the body and you have given so much space to certain thing, then obviously no matter how much you try, you won't be able to overcome that. So here, what you need to do, slowly plug one by one, just pluck it out. Whatever, instead of saying be quiet, say, okay, I know you are there. I know that I have always been called as stupid, and I have also believed that I'm a stupid, and I'm also behaving like a stupid many times. So what? It is okay to be stupid. I enjoy my stupidity. I'm in love with my stupidity. But now I may try to change it. So everything that you do, if you appreciate that with lot of love and respect, then you will see the positive changes coming up. Because every person is born with certain emotions. So you cannot, let go of certain things from your life only because you feel that it is not working for me right now. So if suppose it is not working for you right now, you cannot simply dump that. Just say, if it is not, it's like, manipulating or maybe reverse psychology. So say to yourself, say to that inner child, wow, I'm so glad that you're stupid. And I'm loving you so much. Where were you from so much time? Give her a hug and just integrate her. Then you see, as soon as she's acknowledged, she'll start behaving, okay, I don't have to be now. I've been acknowledged. Let it go. So here, every day you need to practice, every second you need to say to yourself, it's okay to be like this. I'm happy to be like this because this is what I've created for myself by believing into others. Slowly, you can shift the belief system that is not working for you. And this is definitely going to give you a lot of changes and positivity in your life. Just do
So
that.
in connection
Okay?
to the same thing, doctor, in continuation, uh, because it's related to this, that is why I'm asking. So,
Mhm.
the resultant, more than what you are saying, the resultant in me today is that in spite of knowing, there are times that I tend to, there is this saying, and I don't mean it, but there are stupid people who are out there ruling the world, and here you are sitting and doubting yourself, right? I sort
Mm.
of relate a lot to that because, I know that I have that capability. I doubt my capabilities because of this, okay?
Mhm.
And that could be that somewhere, and yeah, because trigger continuous ho gaya till college, and I was repeating that pattern till my
Mhm.
workplace also, in fact, okay?
True.
It's only past 10 years
Mm.
that I have said, what rubbish, okay, this is not me, okay? And I have
Mm.
started questioning that part, okay? But yes, the pattern repeated obviously, क्योंकि subconscious mind में वही था, तो machine जो programming होगी वही दिखाने वाली है, right? So जो
True.
programming हुई है, that was what was given. I'm not even questioning that, but today as an adult I know I have infinite capacity, and I know for that. And this I don't say in any wrong terms, in any ego or something, but I really know I can do better than so many people around. But there is this questioning, then there is this constant, could be disbelief. I don't know if I should use the word disbelief, but disbelief शायद वो wrong direction में लेके जाएगा. But how does one believe that they are good and they are born with that capability, and so there are times when um, I've been in this XYZ field for 18 years, but till today, in my mind I'm like, I'm a fresher. I could be humbleness also, but I still have that, I'm a fresher. And I have that childlike thing to learn everything from scratch, so
Seema, what's your
yeah,
question? I'm sorry, but other people are
I
waiting.
think doctor would have understood that. So doctor, did you get my question?
Yes. So for
Hmm.
the one simple answer for your question is that look into the mirror and I say, I love and accept myself the way I am.
Hmm.
Just keep on repeating that like your breaths and you will see the changes.
Okay. Sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Doctor, could you repeat what you just said? I love and accept.
I love and accept myself the way I am. Totally, completely.
Got it.
See,
Thank
I'll
you.
give you one example. Okay, here. Everyone must have seen the sugarcane machines because it's summers everywhere it is. So you see how sugarcane goes into it and it is getting crushed and the juice is coming out. By mistake, if finger goes into that, whom you are going to blame? Machine or the person that he was not careful? Hmm? Obviously the machine. So machine is meant to crush. It has been programmed only in that way. Machine doesn't know what is coming in between. It just know how to move and crush the things. Same way, people here are meant to give you or make you feel down because they have their own fear that you are above them. Nowadays, no one understands the language of equality. Hmm? Either they feel they are above you or they will feel they are below you. If they are above you, they want to put you down because you're always down. If they are below you, they want to pull you back. Like a crab, how the crab does, they'll pull down. So in both the ways, what the person is doing, they're trying to put someone down so that they can become above them. The only thing is, do you believe? Do you believe that I am below or do you believe that I am above? Just feel that I am what I am. Okay? And every day, whenever you look at yourself, just say, I am better with my own self every day. So when you stop comparing and comparisons and competing with others mentally, okay, you will see a lot of changes in your life where you will see that you are overcoming everything that is happening around you. So when you will not have the fear of losing, and you will not have lot of excitement of winning, because excitement of winning is always below the line. It is okay, someone has lost, so what you're doing indirectly, you are criticizing that person. Okay, you lost and I'm the winner. So this is how, when you lose, fear of losing and excitement of winning, and you have that complete integrity into your own self, and you feel okay, this is every day I'm becoming better and perfect in my own self, that will be the point where you're going to feel complete peace around you. No matter what you're going through, no matter what is the situation around, still your problems will be same, your struggles will be same. There won't be any difference in that. But this time, you are the better and stronger person to face what is happening in your life in a peaceful and better way. And when you are better and peaceful with your own self, there is nothing in the world that you cannot do. Understand your true power, and that true power is only and only within you. That's it, it's nowhere outside. So in the same way, what you can do is, there was a question here. Okay. Miss Bansri has asked that I want to know that anger I'm feeling and it feels very low self-esteem. Yes, everyone, even a newborn child, is going through the anger issues, right? Anger is always a byproduct of some emotion that you are feeling within you. So once you understand that, okay, why am I angry? What is the point on being angry? And what is the result of my anger? Hmm? Start start questioning these three things and let it go. And always when you feel low self-esteem, obviously then there is a underlying thought of the inner child that I have never been supported, or maybe life is unfair when it comes to the parents. So you need to do lot of forgiveness for your own self, that there's nothing wrong in you, but you thought that there's something wrong in you. Okay, no matter what your parents did with you. So just do a lot of forgiveness towards your own self, towards your parents, and then take back your confidence and trust on yourself. That is definitely going to help you to overcome your anger. Plus it is going to maintain your self-esteem, positive self-esteem. That is where you need to reach. Okay, does this answer your question, Mansri?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Kirti, it's 9:46. So I think can start with the meditation. So what's the group energy
Definitely.
for you to start with today?
Okay. So today, because I'm seeing that so many things coming up with anger, or maybe, something where you're not able to connect with your own self. Okay, whether it is coming in the form of perfectionist, whether it is coming in the form of comparisons, whether it is coming in the form of anger and low self-esteem, or whether it is coming with the question of like, what is good for me, self-healing or healing with the therapist. Everywhere there's somewhere the lost connection between you and your own self. So today what we are going to do, we are going to just take back our own self. So let's see which inner child is coming up, what age it is coming up. We don't know. So you have to just go with it. And people who are new into the group, understand that you're first going to a space, whether it is closed or open space. You're going to just go with the number. That number is will be the age of the age of your inner child. You have to go into that, see what your inner child is feeling. You have to release it out and take back what belongs to you, and then integrity. This will be completely guided, but just for your understanding, I'm giving you briefing about the session. Okay, all of you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so all of you take a comfortable position. You can sit, you can lie down, just be very comfortable and relaxed, like a queen or like a king. Just relax. Hmm? Just relax and take a comfortable position. Keep on breathing and concentrate only and only on your breaths now. Feel your breaths going in and coming out. So when you breathe in lot of positivity. And when you blow out, let go. Let go of all the stress, let go of everything that is there in your mind right now. Just release it out and keep on breathing. Keep on relaxing. The more you relax, the deeper you go, and the deeper you go, the more you relax. So keep on relaxing. In this relaxed and comfortable position, everyone create a room for you. It could be your own bedroom or maybe a room that you feel comfortable with. Just go into that room. Feel yourself there into the room. And as you're entering the room, this is the space that is very private and very safe for you. So be into the room, feeling absolutely fine, happy and safe. In this safe and comfortable position, find a mirror into the room, either through the dressing room or any mirror that you see into the room. If not, you can create a mirror. You can just imagine a mirror into the room. And now, at the count of 3, you will go and stand in front of the mirror. And when you stand in front of the mirror, you're going to only and only see the inner child. 1, 2, and 3. Now, just stand in front of the mirror, and into the mirror, you're going to see the inner child of yours who is waiting for you since long. It could be of any age. First thought, first impression, first feeling, or you can go with the first number that comes up. Look into the mirror, look into your own self, and try to understand how much criticism, how much comparisons, or maybe the pressure of being the best, being perfect, you're holding on to. You could also feel you're holding a lot of anger towards many people around you. But look into your own self very clearly. Is it helping you? By holding on to, are you not destroying your own self? If answer is yes, then this is the time to let go. So bring that inner child from the mirror, bring that inner child outside, and make the inner child to stand in front of you. This inner child is the perfect image of your own self who was waiting for you. And now, look into the eyes of the inner child. Feel the connect. Hold the hand of this inner child and say, I allow you to let go. That is not serving me. It could be anger. It could be comparisons. It could be criticisms. It could be the need of being perfectionist. or it could be the sadness, loneliness. See what comes up. Let it go. You don't need it anymore. I'm here to love you, to protect you. And I promise you, I will accept you and love you the way you are. You're part of me. So now, let go. Let go what people has made you believed about yourself that is not working. Let it go. It's over. It ends now. You can let it go in a form of words and send it into the white light of the universe. It's over. Remove those words. When people thought you're incapable of doing certain things, or maybe they've created the belief in you that you're not good enough. Let go. And also let go of your anger for holding on to it since long. It's over. It ends now. Feel the love for your own self into her eye. Feel the love. Feel the love for your own self looking into the eye of your inner child. Feel the love. Feel the compassion. Open your heart towards receiving this love and compassion of your inner child into you. And when your inner child is done releasing it out, take back. Take back your self love, your self esteem, your confidence, your capability. And it is perfectly okay to not to be completely perfect. You're here to learn and grow. You're here to experience, and you're here to understand the emotions. Feel that love, open your arms, and just feel your inner child, your own energy coming into you. Put your hands across you and give a tight hug to your inner child. Just integrate your own self with lot of love and compassion. Feel the love and compassion for your own self. You're worthy of it. You deserve it. And just let go of any thoughts that is coming up. Integrate. Breathe into that love and compassion and allow this inner child through your heart chakra to get merged into you and to grow to the current age. And when this inner child is growing to the current age, just feel the love and compassion for your own self coming back to you. Allow it to grow totally and completely. You are the best, and your worth being loved, cared. Just feel it. Feel the love. And with each and every breath you're taking now, allow it to grow more and more into you. Breathe into it. And slowly bring back this energy back into your physical body where you are right now. Integrate into your own self. Integrate, integrate, integrate. And allow this energy to become your today's reality. Self-love, self-compassion is the key to enjoy anything that comes on your way. Whether it's a struggle or whether it's a challenge. So feel this love and compassion. Allow it to grow in your body and feel your back, your shoulder, and top of your head. Integrate, 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 and bring back your awareness into the room totally and completely. Integrate your consciousness and open your eyes now. Bring back your awareness, open your eyes, and just relax.
That was really nice.
Thank you.
And sometimes the most unexpected things come up, which you're not
Yes,
expecting.
that's very nice. Thank you, doctor, so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Every week you're coming and helping us. Thank you so much.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to share something, otherwise we'll close the session since everybody's in a state. And we'll
You know,
see.
when the doctors explained to us about looking yourself in the mirror and like how we always first see our negativities, right? And when you see our negativities, there's no end to it.
Yeah.
But when we start seeing the positivities, there's no end to it also, you know. When we come to that
Exactly.
state, we actually come at the power of gratitude after appreciating ourselves. We go into the thank you mode, you know. Thank you, God, for all this. And then everything changes. Actually, the situation, the stress, or the problems, they don't ease out, but we ease off them. And actually, life becomes so beautiful when we start appreciating ourselves. That was such a lovely exercise you made everyone do.
I
Really
love
very
what
nice.
Krishna has written, what she said. Na, she's been doing this for some time, and I love the statement that she's written about falling in love with myself over and over
Yes.
again.
Yes.
I
Yes.
think that's the key point.
Exactly.
About,
So the way you nurture yourself will show how much you love yourself.
Yeah.
So
And
I
people start telling you that, oh, you're glowing so much, but it's the inner happiness, the inner thing that comes on your face.
True.
So nice. Thank you so much, doctor.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we'll see you on Saturday, 12